to make the wrong decisions, despite you have someone guiding you to make your trades. I believe that rushing trades isn't a good thing. That's first of all. And certainly I'm hearing your situation, and it's not a good thing on your side, but no worries, we'll be discussing on the market. And definitely one tips I could give you is usually people who just started trading on Forex, usually they will be finding their edge on certain markets. So some people just usually trade on gold, some people trade on Forex, some people trade on stock indices, and perhaps from there you can start choosing what kind of trading pair that you wish to trade, because I think it's very important to have your own edge and know the market where you are trading before getting started. Because if you guys are trading in a lot of markets, you guys could definitely trade every market. I also agree with that, I also do that, but personally at the end of the day, you usually will be reading most on the market that you understand the most, and certainly that will be very helpful on your trade. I certainly hope that it will help you on that side of the market. Okay, and if you're open for some discussions, can you let me know what are your preferable trading style and what do you usually trade, and later on I will be trying to give an analysis and try to help you. Okay, I'm Akib Malik, a professional trader and accountant manager. Today, gold big sell. Okay, so interesting. At what price do you think could be a very good price, Malik? Okay, because right now I'm using a daily chart since I'm much more of a trend following, so I will be trying to take at the bigger picture and then deciding on the entry point. If you guys are open, I'll be showing you guys some points where could be a strong support, where could be the strong resistance, and based on today's trend, you guys could decide whether today's market could be moving on a high ground or it will be just moving on a sideways. So it really depends on the trend for the day, and it's really unnecessary to force trades when things don't go well, guys. Okay, alright, so first of all, we definitely do see that what happened yesterday on the market is we are seeing that the market has been falling down, and it's majorly depending on how the market movement is reacting towards yesterday news. Because last night on the gold market, we do know that the market is actually dropping down due to the reasons that mainly we are seeing the escalation started to increase on the tariff side, and certainly that is the biggest thing happening on the market. And from there onwards, we actually do see that market started to slow down and get a rebound and consolidations around that area as well. So certainly that's a good thing. And from there onwards, we started to see that multiple times they have already tried to test the 3000 support area, and every time they managed to hold back and return towards this 3000 area. Do you want to join my best channel? Oh, Malik, actually we do have our own community, so if you guys are interested to have a discussions on our site, you guys could also welcome and join our community site on our link on our account. So if you guys open my profile and click on the link there, you guys could also actually join our community base, and you guys are welcome to join as well, Malik, because on there we'll be doing active discussions, what is happening on the market, what could be the possible good trades, and what is the biggest market movement that could be happening. So we'll be usually sharing our analysis, and definitely if there's any good insights, we will be sharing it at our community. So if you guys wanted to join it, you guys could check out my profile and click on the link there as well. Okay, alright, so far that's what I'm seeing on the bigger picture. And from the long run, we are seeing that there's a possibility that the market will be consolidating on this lower side around 2,980 towards $3,000 for gold. And for now, I'm still expecting that the market reaction will still be slow, because the market has been doing so with such a huge volatility on the market. It is a very expected market. So far, maybe the best thing that we are going to see for tonight is probably we're going to see a sideways market, because it has been doing so for most of the time, especially since yesterday, where market movement is quite slow until US market session opened. After a few hours, then prices started to drop. So I'm still expecting that before the US market session started, we could be seeing that market will be still moving in a slow range and in a limited motion, guys. Okay, so as you guys could see right now, I'm switching towards the 15-minute time frame chart so that you guys could see what's happening on the short run, guys. So actually, since the beginning of the Asian sessions, we do see that market started to rise from below 3,000 and right now above 3,000, but overall the market movement has been very limited. Since yesterday, market has been suffering quite a decline, I would say, in the short term, but overall it still managed to rebound. And right now we are just playing between these ranges, guys. Okay, so for tonight, gold, I'm not expecting such a huge market movement since market has still been quite slow. There's no huge market movement available for us to see for now, guys. Okay, so if you guys are trying to make a swing trade or even a long-term trade, maybe right now won't be a good time if you guys aren't patient enough, but certainly this could be a good entry point if you guys are trying to find a suitable point of entry, because most of the market hasn't been moving, especially gold is still quite stagnant, but it still remains on this uptrend path. So I'm still looking at a very good chances to see that for tonight, just tonight, we are going to see that prices are just limited between these ranges. So that's one of the very first thing. But on the long run, we could be probably looking that gold prices could be heading higher towards 3,000, and definitely with the implications that's going on the market, turbulence and uncertainty on every single pair is still existed, guys. So definitely gotta be careful and trade based on what you guys could afford to risk, guys. Okay, certainly that's the case. Okay, all right, so if you guys love what you guys have been hearing, definitely I'll be covering not just on gold, I will be covering on almost trading assets for tonight with you guys. So maybe you guys could give us your likes, your thumbs up for your support. It means a lot. And definitely if you guys wanted to get this kind of insights from us every day, you guys could follow us, because after analyzing almost every trading assets, we'll try to look out what's the best opportunity that is occurring on the market, and we'll be trying to see how the market is moving on that particular asset if there's some good things happening. All right, so Malik, send me your WhatsApp, so you guys could actually get the access by clicking on my profile. And on my profile there, you guys could actually have a link and click on it, and you guys could join it immediately, Malik. Okay, so I hope that helps you. So you can click on my profile, and on my profile there's a link. You guys can click on the link and join it from there, Malik. I hope that helps you, and certainly if you have any questions, you can let me know. So do you still think that gold will be going down lower? Because personally on my side, I'm not thinking on that kind of direction, Malik. How about the rest of you guys? Why do you guys think how the market is moving for tonight, guys? Because for me, I'm expecting that it will be just moving on a limited range, but with the likelihood tendency to see that gold will be prospering to go on the higher side rather than going down lower, especially with the current conditions that we are facing in the market. So definitely if you guys want to try to do some trades in the gold, maybe the most appropriate thing to do, maybe near the resistance, you guys could try to put a sell order. Near the low side, you guys could try to put a buy order. But for now, we are right in the middle of it, and there are no good things happening on the market for now. So definitely I'll be waiting for my cue, certainly, because last night was quite a hectic market. Market has been moving in just a very tight ranges, moving up and down. So I will be trying to wait for the good opportunity rather than rushing in, and definitely rushing won't be producing a good thing as well, guys, because that's a very important thing. So for now, I'm not expecting a huge market movement, and since we haven't started our US market session yet, so it's going to take some time before we do see any actual results happening on the screen right now, guys. Okay, so be patient. Definitely you guys need that a lot if you guys want to trade, because only on certain market we'll be seeing a much more active market movement usually, guys. All right, okay, so if you guys do have any other questions about the gold market, you guys could let me know. If not, in a moment I'll be taking a look at the silver market, because I believe that usually what's happening on the gold market could actually be reflecting what is happening on the gold, and so the otherwise movement could be happening as well. Alright, so let us see what is happening on the silver market. Alright, so if you guys love what you guys have been hearing, you guys could give us a support by following us, subscribe, and definitely you guys could be getting this kind of analysis from us every day, because we are doing our live streaming sessions Monday to Friday, 6:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. Malaysia or Singapore time, guys. Okay. Alright, so let us see. Gold market started to move toward the higher side of the consolidation area, but still, like I said, it's a very risky move. We are right in the middle of it. It's hanging and definitely not giving us any clear and good positioning on the trade as well. So for now, maybe waiting for a correction to get a good buy order, or waiting for prices to reach the higher prices near the end of these consolidations could actually be giving us a much better entry point on the near future, guys. Okay, so I'll be waiting, and next we'll try to see what is happening on the silver market, guys. Okay, so on the longer run, silver market has been moving quite drastically, like I said, because silver market has been for a sell. Yes, if you want to try to put a sell order, it's going to be near the high of the gold. So for now, I'm not seeing that yet. Patience is required. Certainly that's the case, guys. And right now, if you guys take a look on the longer run of the market, on the silver market, we're actually seeing that the market that hasn't been moving that much. This entry point in gold, yes, just now I'm talking about gold E. I hope you guys have been hearing it, because I've already done my analysis on gold for tonight, and later on I'll be trying to view what are the most interesting happening on the market that could be a big particular focus for our live streaming sessions today, guys, because every day there will be some interesting movement, and it usually won't be just on gold. It could be probably on the forex side, it could be probably on the oil side, it could be probably also on the stock indices side. So I'm open to any opportunity, but certainly for you guys, if you guys have been trading for quite some times, I believe you guys need to have your own market edge, meaning that you guys know your trading style, you guys know what setup to use. You definitely also need to know what are your preferred trading asset, guys, because I think it's very important that you guys know that as well. Okay, all right, so let us see. The current market movement on silver has been quite tough, I would say. It has been broken down of its short-term, I would say it has been broken down of its uptrend channel that has been built over the last 3 months and started to slow down, and breaking down all of it in a matter of 2 days, and that could definitely happen in any trading day, guys. And certainly with the market movement that has been quite rush and tough on the silver market, a small rebound is particularly necessary and has been happening as well, but it won't be that much, and probably a small rebound will be hitting the most on the near future in the next few days, near $31 or $31.50 the most, and then we are likely to see market to move in this huge sideways range between $33 and $28, since price action has been quite tough, and I'm not expecting such a huge return towards its original uptrend channel, and definitely will be moving on sideways term for the silver market for now, guys. Okay, so far from what I'm seeing, that since gold market has also started a rebound, and moving on the short run 15-minute chart has been showing that yesterday it has been declining the most just towards the support area at around $29.60, which has been quite a proven support area for silver market, and has been able to rise higher rather at higher than that. So that is actually a very good sign for the silver market, and overall we are going to see some good actions coming out of this, as we are still seeing that it has been breaking out of its short-term downtrend since yesterday, and there's a high likelihood to see silver prices to remain going higher as well. So we are very near. There's a very good trading setup here, and there's a possibility that market could be breaking out higher when there's a huge trading volume or when the US trading session started to trade. Okay, so I'm expecting both same thing could be happening on both gold and silver, and certainly we'll see and try to react on how the market movement works later on. So far from what I could be seeing, guys, after hitting the highs at the gold market, prices started to slow down. Maybe on the next market movement we are likely to see that's a good possibility that a sell move here will be benefiting us a lot, guys. Okay, so definitely pay attention, because I'm expecting that with this weakness on the price, I'm expecting that prices should remain going lower for today limited range market movement, guys. Okay, so definitely we've already been discussing on the silver side, it could be breaking out higher, but usually they will be moving codependent, meaning that if gold drops, we are going to see that silver prices will be dropping. So I will say be careful on the silver market as well, because honestly speaking, we haven't been able to see silver prices being able to break out of today's high either. So I think what is happening on the gold is highly likely to happen on the silver market as well for tonight, guys. Okay, so I would say be careful. And based on what we have already been discussing on the gold market, after hitting the highs, we could be probably getting a good entry position of a high on the gold market. And it turns out that it's already happening. We just need further confirmation based on how my trading style works, guys. But certainly this could be a very good risk reward area, putting stop losses near the high, targeting between here could actually be a very good trading point and trading recommendations for you guys as well. Alright, so for now I'll be waiting, because right now what we are seeing on the current market movement, it hasn't been very clear. It's a very uncertain market, but it's definitely not going to move much tonight, guys. So we are going to wait for further entry point and further time to see how the market will be reacting on the later market sessions as well, guys. Okay, so if you guys love what you guys have been hearing, definitely don't forget to give us your thumbs up, give us your likes, and definitely don't forget to follow us, because we'll be doing this market analysis with you guys, short term, long term, and give you guys any insights that you guys could use on your trading ideas as well. Alright, so if you guys are interested, we are doing our live streaming session 6:30 to 10 PM Malaysia Singapore time, and we are doing this every weekdays, Monday to Friday, and you guys are welcome to join our live streaming sessions every day, guys. Okay, okay, so for now I'm not expecting there will be a huge market movement. So if you guys are entering the trades during this hour, you guys need to be very patient, and certainly the market will be quite slow, as you guys would definitely experience most of the time during these hours. Market action will be slower, so maybe the best thing, wait for a much better entry time, or wait for the momentum to come after the US market session started. In another 1 to 2 hours usually will be the case, guys. Okay, for now I'll be waiting for my cue, see how the market reaction works later on. Okay, so if you guys wanted to get more discussions about how the market works and what could be a good possibility on the market, you guys could actually join our community by clicking on my profile, and there's a link there. You guys could be having discussions with me, getting some ideas, or giving you guys some comments about what are your thoughts about the market. We are very active there, so you guys are welcome to join our channel just by clicking on our profile. Click on the link and you guys could have a discussions with us about trading market, forex, commodities, stock indices, everyday full recommendations and analysis together with you guys. And certainly you guys don't want to miss it out. So if you guys wanted to get those insights, you guys know where you guys could get it. and check out our profile and click on the link there. Okay, so for now, like I said, market movement hasn't been much, and I'm also expecting the same thing happening on the market. Yep. Alright. So in a moment, we'll be talking about a very important metrics that will be trading against gold and silver, which is the US dollar market, because how the US dollar reacts is very much intertwined with how the gold market moves, guys. And usually on the long run, a good US dollar power could actually diminish the movement happening on gold and silver, guys. So definitely it's a very interesting thing to take a look at the US dollar index and see what are the implications to it, other trading pairs, gold, silver, and also towards the other forex pairs, because the US dollar index is definitely a lot of good things that could be happening from there, guys. Okay. Alright, so if you guys do have any other thoughts about how the market is moving, you can let me know in the comments, and I'll be open to have a discussions with you guys here. But if you guys wanted a much more interactive chat, even at later hours, you guys could join our channel by clicking on our profile, click on the link and join our community, guys. So you guys could have a full discussions with us every day. Okay, so in a moment I'll be touching on the US dollar topic, and certainly it's a very interesting topic to be discussed, guys. Okay, for now, like I said, market will be slowly moving, touching the resistance, and probably there could be some interesting entry points there. So right now patience is required, and definitely I'm expecting good chances to be appearing soon on the market. Okay, so it seems that resistance area has been moving quite well. Alright. Market movement has been slow but sure rising. If it is able to break out and didn't show any signs of weakness, this could be a very good chance to see how the market trend works. If the market changes, if the trend market changes, we could actually be starting to see a much more bullish scenario on the short term. If trend didn't change much, that could be a very good entry point to do a sell area around here near the high S1 as we see here, guys. Okay. Okay, so it seems that market movement has the possibility to break out of today's high at 30.13 towards 30.16, so that could be actually a good market movement. But like I said, guys, I'll be waiting for further confirmation, because resistance here has been there for quite some times and hasn't been able to break through for most of the times today. And there could be a good chances to execute your sell order and bearish for the short term for tonight, guys. So it's a very well placed risk reward scenario here. Make sure you guys check it out and don't miss out on these chances, guys, because prices has been moving in what I would say limited range. Highly possibility to see prices to slow down after hitting the resistance area. Okay, prices start to slow down. If the prices still remains below the resistance area, you guys could be getting the confirmations that you guys needed, guys. Okay, so this could be a very good short-term trade back towards near the support area here, guys. Okay, so this is a good chances. Make sure that you guys don't miss it out on this short-term trade. Okay, so let's discuss what is happening on the US dollar index now. So as you guys could see, what is happening on the US dollar index is very clear. After moving on these very tight ranges between 103 to 104, US dollar index managed to broke down lower after the tariff decision has been announced. And definitely after the Liberation Day, we do see that the US dollar index managed to weaken near the low here. But so far, it has been able to rise back and return towards its original price near 103 price. So this price has actually shown that market has been able to return to its original price, meaning that the US dollar index is still remain appreciated and doesn't show any signs of further weaknesses compared to what people has been thinking. And certainly that is a very good sign that the market itself, especially on the US side, has been actually able to see what are the possibility happening on the market. Because with this price action happening on the US dollar index, it still says that it hasn't been affected a lot by what is happening on the market, despite traders right now has already been expecting that the Federal Reserve could be cutting interest rates more than 4 times this year alone. So that could be actually a great factor that we could be seeing that the US dollar index could remain weakened on the further days, guys. Because once that happens, we could actually be looking at good chances to see prices to remain going down even lower and lower, guys. Okay, so that's my expectations on how the market will be moving next. And definitely it could be a major thing how the market is doing, guys, because with how the market is moving over the last few days, we have actually been seeing that it has been able to return towards the low area of the sideways at around 103.2 at its highest. And right now we started to see it has been quite a strong resistance for the US dollar index and hasn't been able to stay beyond 103. And as you guys could see, with the weaknesses appearing on the US dollar index, this could be a very good chances to see that the gold market could be sustaining its price above the support area at 3,000. Silver could also be maintaining its price, will not be able to go down even further on the market, because if prices keeps dropping, definitely that won't be a good thing on both on the gold silver market, which has been usually thought as one of the biggest thing that has been one of the safest assets if you guys wanted to invest on the market. So definitely with this kind of market movement, we are expecting that gold could be benefited a lot with the downfall of the US dollar index. Yes, okay, so that's my expectations on how the market will be moving. And definitely you guys need to be patient and see how the market movement will be next. Alright, certainly with how the market has been moving since the Asian session side, because as you guys could see, US dollar index has been moving on a sideways trend, but on the short run it has been going higher, and right now it has been weakening so far. Prices hasn't been moving that much as people expected, and certainly there are signs of further weaknesses appearing on the US dollar index. So I'm expecting further drop on the US dollar index for tonight, and that could be a very good signs where gold market could be getting the runway that they needed to break out higher than the resistance area that we are looking at on the sideways range, because honestly we are still seeing a strong resistance near this area, guys. And I believe The same thing also applies towards silver. Hasn't been able to break out of tonight's resistance area, which hasn't changed much, guys. Okay, so I'm expecting prices should remain weaker near this high area, which could consist of a very good sell area for short-term traders. Okay. Alright, so if you guys love what you guys have been hearing, we've already been discussing a lot of trading ideas and what could be possibly happening on the market. You guys could definitely get an insight what is happening on the short run, what is happening on the long run. And if you guys love what you guys have been hearing, you guys could give us a support by giving us a thumbs up, likes, and definitely don't forget to follow us if you guys wanted to get this kind of insights every day delivered to you guys, because we are doing this every day, Monday to Friday, 6:30 to 10 p.m. Singaporean time, Malaysia time. So you guys are welcome to join our live streaming sessions and ask if you guys have any questions about what is moving on the market, what are your thoughts, and we can have a discussion as well. Okay, immortality, it is still tough to know what. Okay, so I don't really understand knowing what, but can you explain it to me? What do you mean by having to know what issue? Okay, because I'm definitely couldn't understand what you are trying to say. Still tough to know what. Okay, can you try to elaborate further? Okay, so we have already been entering half an hour. US market session still takes around another 2 hours plus, so definitely price reaction will be still slower. So definitely you guys need to have a patience, and usually market movement will be much more on the next 2 hours, guys. Okay. To analyze the market. Okay, so definitely it usually takes some time to get to know how to analyze the market, because you definitely need to have some basics on how to view the market. So for instance, you need to know what are the meaning of the candlestick, and definitely you need to understand what is volume, what is support, what is resistance, and what are your trading style, which time frame you need to focus on, and those things is very important. Immortality. So maybe I could suggest you can try to find a book, or you guys could also join our courses how to understand the market by getting information on our site, because we also do offer those kind of education services as well, how you guys could analyze the market and use it on your own as well. So if you guys wanted to get to know more about those kind of information, how you guys could learn how to analyze the market, you guys could also actually check out our profile, click on the link there and get more information from us. How do you guys learn how to analyze the market with us together as well, because you guys are welcome to do so. And definitely if you guys still have a hard time understanding how to view the market, you guys are also welcome to join our live streaming sessions every day. So make sure that you guys follow us, subscribe, and get information from us every day from Monday to Friday. Certainly that's the case, guys. Okay. All right. So now I will still be waiting. Market price hasn't been moving that much, and as I've already said, there will be a lot of resistance here, and it's going to take another 1 to 2 hours to actually see how the market reaction works next. Because I believe since then until now, we are not yet seeing any huge market movement, other than silver has been able to break out higher than that, and the US dollar index has still remains the same for most of the time since we started to analyze what is happening. We're expecting that a weaker dollar is there, but so far the gold market hasn't been moving as much as you guys could see. Okay. Hi, can I share how my setup and my entry strategy? Maybe for that, if you guys wanted to know more, you guys could actually check out my profile, because we also do offer you guys how you guys could learn to know how I trade on the market as well, Brian. Okay, so I'm sorry I couldn't disclose more on that, but certainly if you want to know how I trade, I usually see on the longer time frame, and definitely I also do look at what are the most interesting happening on the current moment, and maybe try to take use of what is the most recent action that we could use for short-term trading. So my main focus is, first I'll be looking at how the trend works, and usually I'll be focused on swing and trend trading to utilize the whole market movement. But if market movement isn't there, I will usually try to look out for short-term momentum. As you guys could see, for instance, on this case, gold market movement isn't moving much, so in that case I'll be having two choices. Usually I'll be just waiting when we have a clear market movement, or I will be trying to utilize on the short-term market trends. But usually I won't be doing that so often. I will be trying to focus on the long-term trend, focusing more on the daily charts. So like I used to analyze every single trading assets with you guys. So for instance, like this, in the gold market, prices are still consolidating. We are not yet seeing any good chances of this market movement. So usually on the long-term trade, I'll be waiting for more confirmations and a good chart pattern to show up, and then I will be entering the trades. Usually that's how I will be doing it, Brian. Hope that helps you, but certainly if you are much more interested on short-term trading and also other trading concept, we have another trader as well for that, because we are doing these live streaming sessions with another teacher as well. So if you guys are interested to know more on the other trader concept, you guys could also join our community, because on there our trader will also be giving his insight as well with you guys together. So if you guys wanted to know more about how our trading style works, we have our own method of trading. You guys are welcome to check out my profile, and on the link you guys could immediately join our community channel, where we will be discussing our analysis and giving you guys some insights what could be possibly happening on the market. Alright, so if you guys wanted to know more about us, you guys are welcome to join our community channel by checking out my profile and click on the link there, guys. Okay, so if you guys wanted to get more information first, there you guys could get those as well. Immortality, you can definitely immediately join us there, and there are further informations on the profile on the link there as well. So Immortality, you can find out more about us by checking out my profile and click on the link to join our community channel, and on there you can ask further more informations, and it's all for free, guys, so don't worry about it. Okay, so for now, let us back towards the short-term market. Prices hasn't been moving that much, as I've said, and we are going to see how the market movement works later on. Alright, so as I say, I'm expecting that price action should be moving much better later on, and prices started to move in the direction as we expected. Okay, so maybe on this case, guys, so for instance, as simple as this, moving on sideways, right? So usually you guys can have two choices. First, if I'm trying to play the long run, I'll be making sure to see further confirmation so I could make the long trade. Or if I'm just trying to make a short-term trade, I'll be making sure if it couldn't surpass this area, I'm trying to do a sell order. Because right now it consists a very good entry point. So just for you to understand, Brian, and for others who are here, how my trading style works. So that's first. Or second, I'll be waiting for further confirmation, see how prices reacts, and if it goes higher, I'll be trading on the long run. So it is as simple as that. I'll be trying to find what is the better choice for now, trading on the short term or trading on the swing side or the longer term trend. For now, both isn't wrong or right, but it really depends on how your trading style and what do you prefer to trade, guys. Okay. But for now, as I've said, market reaction is quite slow. Maybe to see further market action, it's going to take some time before happening on the market. So patience is required, patience is needed on trading. It's a very important thing, and definitely it's a very hard thing to acquire, I would say, because some people do not have the patience and often blur out the lines, over trade, and certainly that's not a good thing on the market. Alright. For now, what I can say on the gold market, we are still moving on this sideways range. I'm going to wait and see out on the long run how it works. Short-term trade definitely still do exist. Market will be giving you guys some confirmation. If it's unable to break out higher, then that will be a good chances to see prices to head back lower for the meantime, guys. Okay. Alright, so let us analyze what is happening on the currency market, because we haven't been touching on that topic for quite some times. And let us see. So it's very clear that tonight we are seeing that it is the opposite of what is happening yesterday, guys, because if you still remember what we are discussing on the forex market, it is very clear that the other pair has been quite mixed in the later hours. But overall, we are still seeing that yesterday, Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar is further weakening. Tonight, it's already gaining back some strength. So certainly, usually there will be a lot of momentums on the short term on the forex side. And this is certainly the case where you guys have been seeing that tonight, US dollar instead getting stronger. Tonight has been going weaker. And the rest of the currency is a little bit mixed. But overall, the market movement has been very clear. Tonight we are seeing that Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar has been moving quite well against the US dollar, and the Japanese yen has also been gaining some strength, so certainly that's a good thing. So if I'm showing you guys what is happening on the currency trade, it's definitely going to show you guys the US dollar, Japanese yen tonight will be weakened, even though right now price action hasn't been that much, but it has been moving quite furthermore on the European session. But since then, we are not seeing that huge market movement happening on the US dollar, Japanese yen. But definitely tonight, if I'm showing you guys AUD USD, prices has been going higher for quite some times after facing a decline. But overall, the trend hasn't changed much. It was still on a sideways, a huge sideways, I would say. And New Zealand dollar will also be moving on that same ranges, guys, because I believe what is happening on the Australian dollar usually will also mimic by what is happening on the New Zealand dollar, guys. Okay, so far this is what has been happening on the market, and definitely I think the best trading choice for us tonight maybe could be coming up from, let's say, Euro USD, trying to do a short-term buy. GBP USD could also be one of it, but it seems that the GBP also started to weaken. So I think we gotta look at the overall market and see what are the good possibilities are happening right now. So one I could see, US dollar, Canadian dollar could be one of the good choices as well. Prices is continue to drop. So that's what I'm looking at the market for now. So pair against the strongest pair and bet it against the weakest pair for tonight, guys. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at the market for now. Alright, so US dollar Japanese yen could also be one of the choices, but prices hasn't been moving that much. So definitely tonight's weakest pair is the US dollar. So you guys could try to find a trading pair with better trading movement against the US dollar, and I believe that could be your winning trades for tonight on the Forex side, guys. Okay. So far from what we have been looking on the short run, US dollar CAD has one of the good movements, which has already been declining and start to slow down, but the overall trend hasn't changed. We are still seeing that tonight US dollar has been further weakened. Nothing much has changed from there, and Japanese yen is also strengthening, so that could be one of the choices as well, since prices hasn't been moving that much for a better risk reward ratio, guys. Okay. Alright, so let us head back to what is happening on gold and see what is the current price action. So prices has been moving higher and higher, so that means if you guys are trying to do that short trade, it seems almost started to slow down and it could be failing. But we are going to get the confirmations on how it is moving on the medium to long run, where prices has been able to break out, and that could be the start of your long position. Because on the medium term, long term, I will be waiting, and it seems that there are confirmations to see gold heading to higher grounds. Because for now, if what is happening on the silver market is still slowing down, we could be actually seeing that gold could be moving even higher than what has been happening on the market. Alright, hello Mr. Trader, nice to see you. Welcome to our live streaming session. So far, that's what I'm seeing. Prices are still a bit slow as expected. We haven't entered the US market session, so patience are very much needed, guys. Alright. So if you guys love what you guys have been hearing from our trading pairs that we have already been discussing, gold, commodities, Forex pairs, a lot of Forex pairs we have already been discussing, could actually be one of your good trades that you guys could be doing. So if you guys love what you guys have been hearing, you guys could give us your likes, give us your comments, and definitely don't forget to follow and subscribe if you guys wanted to get this kind of insights from us every day on the market, because we are very much delighted to share out insights, what is happening in the market, and how you guys could utilize what is happening on the market with you guys as well. Alright, so let me have a drink and let us watch how the gold market is moving, because like I said, I'm still expecting a little bit of resistance here. I'm going to wait for further confirmations to put along, but for now I'll be happy to see a short-term movement going back lower for now. So prices hasn't been able to break the resistance, and prices are tending to go lower instead. Okay, so if you guys do have any other comments about what do you guys view on the market, you guys could let me know. I'm very bullish on gold, I'm very bearish on gold, and let me know what are your reasons on the market. Do you guys think gold market could rise, or could it go lower, guys? Alright, and definitely if you guys wanted to get even further analysis, further discussions with traders, we actually do provide it with you guys. So we currently have 2 traders communicating with you guys on our channel. So if you guys wanted to have a community channel and you guys want to have discussions with us, you guys could check out our profile, click on the link and join our community channel for a further active discussions and further sharing on our market analysis with you guys together. So you guys are welcome to join, and don't forget to get those access as well, because once you enter, you guys could be getting analysis, and you guys could also be trading and discussing with us what are your thoughts about the market on our community channel on our profile. Okay, so let us see. Prices has been weakened as expected. Nothing much has changed, but one thing is for sure, with further price weaknesses, this could be a very good sell order heading towards your way, guys. Alright, so wait and see how the market changes for you guys. Okay, so our mission as a trader is react towards the market and not predicting, not forecasting, but see how the market works for us. Alright, so depending on the market situation, we trade on it, guys. Okay, so if you guys wanted further information about us, you guys could get those information on our profile. Click on the link and join our community channel for free, and you can have active and further discussions about the market, and we are happy to help you guys on your trades. But if you guys wanted to hear more analysis and want to get those kind of insights, make sure that you guys follow and subscribe so you guys don't miss out on the next analysis that we have already done. And we have already done a very extensive analysis on most of the trading pairs like commodities, forex pairs, and maybe next we'll try to discuss what's happening on the oil market and how you guys could be utilizing those market conditions on your trading portfolio, guys. Because what's the use if you guys could analyze but you guys couldn't use it and make the trades, guys? So it's very important that you guys get those insights and understand how you guys could utilize those market to make some important trades as well. Alright, so for now, on the short run, I'm still expecting that prices on gold should be further weakened. There's no further changes that I'm looking at right now, and let us see how it works later on. Alright, guys. Okay, so in a moment I will be taking a short break. I'll be looking at the market with you guys together, and later on for 7:40 we'll be having a discussions on the oil market. Okay, so for now, price reaction has been slow as I've already expected, and I've already mentioned to you guys that when we haven't entered the US market sessions and things has been quite volatile over the last few days, usually price action will be slow, guys. Okay, especially we are just entering tonight. It's just Tuesday, I believe, so Tuesday market movement usually won't be that active, and prices tend to be moving furthermore at the end of the week, Thursday, Friday, and it's usually that case, guys. Alright, do you guys have any other questions that you guys wanted to ask? You guys could let me know, and I'll be happily discussing it with you guys. Alright, okay. So if you guys wanted to get this kind of analysis, we are actually sharing it on our community channel. So if you guys wanted to get this kind of active discussions with our traders, you guys could join our community channel, and on there we are sharing market analysis and what could be happening on the market and what you guys could be making some actions on the market as well. So if you guys wanted to get active discussions with traders, you guys could join our community channel, and on there you guys could get even further more information as well. So if you guys love to get discussions with active traders, you guys are welcome to join our community channel by checking out our profile and join us there. Okay. And certainly if you guys love what you guys have been hearing, you guys could subscribe, follow us, and give us your support by giving us your likes and thumbs up, guys. Okay, I really appreciate for your support as well, guys. Okay. Okay, so let us check out how the other market is doing. So market has been moving as what we have predicted, and market is slowing down, unable to break out of its high ground, showing that there's a lot of resistance near the higher side. And definitely, like I said, there's a lot of pressure here on the market, and let us see how it moves next, guys, because I believe this kind of market hours is very tempting. Market movement is quite slow, so it's going to need some time to see how the market will be unraveling later on. Alright, yes. So prices has been unable, breaking out of resistance, but I believe it's a little bit a different story what is happening on the silver market, guys, because silver market has been able to break out higher, but so far the movement hasn't been that significant, and therefore I'm also seeing that silver market movement will also be started to slowing down as well. Alright, prices started to drop. Alright, now it's time for us to feel what's happening on the oil market, but for now let us see how it works, and later on I'll be touching on the oil market discussions with you guys. Okay, prices starts drop, profitable trades ahead of us, guys. Okay, so it has been moving as what we see, and everything has been going right, guys. Okay, so if you guys are a short-term trader, I believe right now you guys should have been at profit. Congratulations, guys. We've already been seeing how the market movement works since then, and I believe that you guys have been able to utilize this momentum and make some good trades with us together, guys. Okay, so congrats. If you guys love what you guys have been getting, you guys could expect this kind of live streaming sessions with us every day. So if you guys don't want to miss this kind of market momentum, you guys follow us, subscribe, and give us a thumbs up for your support. Thank you very much, I really appreciate it. And if you guys wanted further discussions with us, you guys are welcome to check out our profile. On there we are sharing analysis, trading ideas, that what could be interesting on the market, and definitely further discussions with trader as well. And something definitely you will be getting is you guys will be learning something on the market with us together. So you guys are welcome to check out our profile. If you guys love what you guys have been hearing so far with a further market analysis on the short term, on the long term, and definitely you guys are welcome to join our community channel to have further discussions with us, guys. Alright, so far we have already been taking quite an hour. Prices have been slow but certain. We are getting some good ideas on the market for tonight, guys. Alright, so if you guys love what you guys have been getting at, this is how we are doing our live streaming sessions every day. We start to see what is the most good market movement, trying to discuss what is the most active assets, and then we will try to see what could be the possible market movement on the most interesting market movement. And as you guys could see, we have already been able to make some good trades out of the gold market, as you guys could see right now. So if you guys are enjoying it, make sure you guys give us your support by giving us your likes and thumbs up. And definitely, if you don't want to miss this next time, you can follow us and subscribe for more live streaming sessions ahead, guys. Okay, alright, so let us discuss what is happening on the oil market. Alright, so let us see what is happening on the long term, as I always like to do. Alright, so as you guys could see right now on the oil market, it's a very clear market where it has been going on a downtrend and hasn't shown any signs of slowing down. That's the first thing. Second thing, after the Liberation Day, which US charged tariffs across all countries, and we started to see oil prices drop from the peak at around $71 and dropping towards its lowest at $58. However, there's a turn of event where we started to see that oil prices started consolidate near the 2021 lows around $59 towards $60. And from there, we are seeing that prices has been able to have a short rebound, but pressure still remains high, and we are seeing there's no signs of slowing down. But I'm expecting that price movement will be definitely going much slower compared to the last 3 to 4 days, as prices has been dropping that much. And I'm expecting that prices should be remaining under pressure for most of the time. But overall, I'm still looking at good chances to see that price reaction should remain under pressure, but on this sideways area on the lower bound channel, guys. Okay, so with that said, I'm still expecting that all prices should remain under pressure. Definitely near the high, you guys could try to execute some sell. Near the low, try to buy, do a long order. but certainly the tendency is much more likely to go lower on the oil market. And definitely if you guys are thinking about doing long on the high grounds, on higher prices, I would say reconsider it, guys, because there's a lot of things are going on, and certainly the biggest market movement happening on the pressure side, selling side, is definitely coming up from the oil market. So definitely rethink about what you guys want to do on your trades on the oil market, because market movement isn't good, guys. All right. Okay, thank you very much for your support, and thank you for your likes, guys. Really means a lot. That means you guys love our content, and definitely we'll be doing this frequently with you guys. All right. So all prices in a huge pressure, and there's no signs of slowing down. Certainly near the high side, you guys know, do a sell order. Near the low side, do a buy order. But the likelihood is we are going to see prices on oil to remain even further lower, guys. Okay, so that is our conclusion. Long term lower, short term still a lot of selling pressure, guys. All right, so let us head back towards the gold market, see how it has been doing since then. So after hitting the highs, prices has been hitting the low at 3008, and prices right now are still consolidating. Not much of a change, guys, but obviously market still stagnating, not moving that much as you guys would expect. But everything considered, this is a very normal market movement at these hours, so don't be surprised. It's a particular normal thing happening on the market as well. So I'm really much interested, what are your opinions about today's market movement? Are you thinking that tonight gold will be dropping, or will it be going higher? Can you guys type A if you guys think that the gold will be dropping, and you guys can type B if you think I'm bullish for tonight, I'm still looking at gold could be going higher. Can you guys let me know? Type A on the comments if you think gold could be going lower. Type B if you think that gold could be going higher, guys. Okay, so prices has been moving very well, and we have already been seeing the possibility that prices will remain under pressure since the start of our live streaming sessions, after getting the confirmations that we needed, and prices has been reacting, going lower and under a huge selling pressure as well. So what are your thoughts, guys? Do you think that gold will be rising, or will it be dropping instead? I'm very much curious. Can you guys let me know what are you thinking about the market conditions right now? Okay, so with the remaining time, let us see what is the possible good market scenario happening on the rest of the market, because I believe that I haven't been touching on some particular topics, but I think it's very much important that you guys do look at one market, guys. Okay, so definitely tonight we haven't been discussing what has been happening on the stock indices, and I believe that most of you guys are much more familiar with the Nasdaq 100. So let us take a look and see what has been happening since yesterday. So as I've already told you guys, I've already been predicting that prices will start to rebound on the stock indices, as prices has remained under pressure for quite some times, and I'm looking at the expectancy that prices will at least hit back towards 18,000 before slowly started to show down. As you guys could see, that prices already hit around 18,220 at its highest, and prices started to slow down as a result. So far it has been quite accurate from what we do see, and prices slowly start to drop back, but tonight it started to go back higher. And this is the case where if you guys are looking at the US stock indices, most of the charts right now, if I'm showing you guys on the daily chart, will be showing you guys the same market reaction. It has been started to having a small rebound on the market where prices already remain under huge selling pressure, but the trend hasn't changed, guys, because if you guys take a longer picture on how the market is moving, we have been under a lot of pressure, guys. So that is certainly a big thing and hasn't changed much since yesterday. And so far the trend has been very clear. It's still going downwards, no signs of improvement, and this is a small rebound after such a huge decline, hitting at least towards its support area, resistance area around 18,300, 18,500 the most, and then prices will still remain under huge selling pressure in the future, guys. So that is what's happening on the US stock indices, but I believe the same thing is also started to happen on the cryptocurrency market, guys, because cryptocurrency, as you guys could see, still remains under huge pressure, even though prices hasn't been moving that much, but prices has remained weaker for quite some times, and this could be actually a very good trading range for you guys if you guys love to trade on the biggest cryptocurrency. Certainly this is a very good trading idea that you guys could be using, and prices has just been moving on this sideways range for some times and are no showing signs that it will be moving higher or it will be moving lower for now. So I'm expecting that prices should remain in these ranges and not much changes will be happening on this cryptocurrency side. But certainly if you guys wanted to trade in the short term, there's a lot of opportunities, but on the long run prices will still remain under these ranges, 79 towards 93, and right now we are currently on the lower side. Certainly on the long term trade, this is a very good entry point for you guys. Alright, so certainly Bitcoin is usually one of the good things, and certainly near the low, this could be a very good entry point on the long-term market movement, guys. Okay, alright, so let us head back towards the gold, see what has been happening. Okay, so prices hasn't moved that much. And prices still remains quite the same. Okay, suddenly prices started to break out higher. So after the drop, prices started to break out higher. So certainly that's a good sign, because on the long term we could be actually seeing a good possibility that price will be started to go higher next. Okay. Okay, so on the rest of the time, looking at how prices has changed and evolved, it seems that we are going to see that prices has a lot of chances on the long run started to break out of this sideways range and started to break out going higher towards 30 on the long run. Because with this kind of price action, I'm expecting that the changes has already arrived. We are almost entering the US market session, and certainly this is a very good market reaction that we have been waiting and we have already been expecting, and right now it has already started to happen. So certainly this is a very good market conditions and a good thing that we are looking at the current market happening on this trade. So I'm expecting that with this confirmation coming up next, I'm hoping that you guys could see that there's a difference if you guys are trading on short term, where you guys could utilizing short term momentums, and what's the difference if you guys are trading on a long run and waiting for better confirmations to trade further more pips, guys. Okay, so that is a very clear instances that you guys could see how you guys could be utilizing short-term momentums for short profit trades and long-term momentums for further gains in longer hours, but certainly the profit will be bigger as well. So certainly I hope that helps you to feel how you guys could be looking at the market, and definitely every trading asset has its own uniqueness and has its own market movement in particular. So like I said, gold will be mimicking what is happening, is also intertwining with what is happening on the silver market, and silver market also started to rise. So definitely with this case, we could be safely to say that we got the confirmation, prices started to go higher. This could be the chances to see silver prices also started to go higher as well. So both gold and silver on the long run has proven to change sides, and we are seeing some good signs to see gold and silver to continue rising on the long run. I hope you guys have been getting some good informations from our analysis tonight, and I hope you guys could join us on another time, because we are almost entering our final minutes on our tonight's live streaming sessions. So if you guys love what you guys have been hearing and you guys has just joined us, and definitely you guys will be missing a lot of important information, you guys could follow us, subscribe, and definitely give us your thumbs up, your likes for your support, and I will really appreciate it. But if you guys think I want something more, I want to have an active discussion with traders, I want to know what are your opinions on the market, you guys are welcome to join our community channel. It's for free. You guys could discuss with traders, including me and also other traders, about what is happening on the market, what are the market conditions right now, what is the most interesting things happening on the market, and what is the most important opportunity that could be used as a trading idea. And you guys could all get that in our community channel, and you guys could get access for that for free by checking out our profile. Click on the link and join our community channel for further updates and discussions and further interactions with us. Alright, so you guys are welcome to join us, and I hope to see you guys there. But certainly I would say market has been moving quite slow over the last 1 hour, and the last 5 minutes prices just suddenly break out higher, guys. So that's how the market works. If market session hasn't started yet, volume session is still low, and that's what will be happening on the market as usual, guys. Alright, so thank you very much for your participations on tonight's live streaming session. And if you guys wanted to get more information, you guys could check out our community channel by checking out the profile. Click on the link and you can join us for free and have further discussions with us. And later on, I'll be continuing our VIP class live streaming sessions, where I'll be giving you guys even a deeper insight what is actually happening on the market, and what you guys could do and what you guys could use on your market situation as well. So you guys are actually welcome to join our VIP class, and you guys could get those information also by checking out on our profile. Click on the link to get the access on our VIP live streaming sessions, guys. Alright, hope to see you there, and I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow if you guys are happy with our analysis for tonight. See you there. Bye.